Hey everyone, it's tour guide Sarah here again, back on our Welcome Center YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my major, Arts and Entertainment Management. So I'm tuning in right now in my little apartment in New York City, so if you hear any street noise in the background, you know what that's from. I've got my winged eyeliner on, here's the look, and then we got our Pace gear on, and we're all ready to start this video, so let's go. Why I specifically chose Arts and Entertainment Management as my major is that when I was leaving high school, I didn't want to fully leave behind my passion of entertainment and performance. I loved to sing and act in high school, I loved to play guitar, I was in the choir, I did drama club, community theater, so a lot of my life revolved around performing, and I wasn't really fully sure that I wanted to go into it as a full-time career. So I decided to search for programs that maybe would get me to learn about the business side of the entertainment industry. I also wanted to be in New York City, so I took those two goals together and found Pace University and the Arts and Entertainment Management program. From there, I spoke to the executive director of the program, Chris Ramos. He is such a wonderful professor and human being. His energy and passion for student success within the program was evident right off the bat in the first few seconds I met him. He's one of the best professors at reaching out to his connections in the industry and finding different opportunities for us students. He actually has a whole email chain with every single student within the Arts and Entertainment Management program, and anytime he is sent an internship, full-time or part-time opportunity from one of his connections, he sends it directly in that email chain to us Arts and Entertainment Management students. So we are one of the first students to take a look at those different opportunities, and it also helps that we have Chris Ramos as our connection. And a lot of the times that has opened doors for many opportunities for us students, and also will open opportunities for even more students to come. So Chris Ramos is definitely one of the best connections I've met at Pace University, and he really wants his students to thrive in this Arts and Entertainment Management program, and he's constantly evolving it with these changing times in our industry. So definitely connect with Chris Ramos. Just to clarify before moving along, I've decided I don't want to say Arts and Entertainment Management over and over again. So from here on out, I will be using the term AEM, Arts and Entertainment Management, AEM. That's what us students and a lot of the professors like to say as well that are in the program. So just know when we're talking about the major, I'll be saying AEM from now on. Moving forward, let's talk a little bit about the curriculum and what courses you'll be taking as an AEM major. So the major is a part of the Lubin School of Business here at Pace, so the curriculum is split up into 3 different sections. So we have our general business core, we have our major requirements of the managed department, and then we also have more specific arts and entertainment management concentration courses. So the business core, every single Lubin School of Business student has to take at Pace University, and it's made up of a solid foundation of multiple different business concentrations, such as marketing, finance, accounting, and just makes you a well-rounded business student. As you get into more of your junior and senior year, you'll be getting into your Arts and Entertainment Management concentration courses, which is more featured on focusing the different aspects of the entertainment industry. From there, it allows each student to decide on their own which focus area they may want to pursue after graduation. And what I mean by focus area is if you want to be a part of the music industry, the television industry, the film industry, or the dance industry, and there's a few others in Arts and Entertainment Management, so you don't have to stop there. I will say myself, I am someone who is more focused in the film industry, and I wasn't able to make that decision until probably my first semester senior year. It's not really a solid decision you have to make, but as you get more into those different senior level courses, you can do courses that focus within, say, television, dance, business law, so you might want to find a different channel within Arts and Entertainment Management by the time you graduate, but of course it is what you make of it. One of my favorite courses I've taken at Pace so far has been the AEM elective course that was brand new last semester. It is called The Business of Television from Broadcast to Streaming. The course was taught by clinical assistant professor Susan Bishop, and it focused on the history of television, but also the future of television and the industry as a whole with all these new changes that are going on with the pandemic and streaming services. So it's really great to get that wide range of knowledge about the television industry, to focus on the past, the present, and also where the industry is currently going. One of my favorite things about this course and a lot of our arts and entertainment management courses is that many of our professors, including Susan Bishop, have had previous or current experience working within the entertainment industry in New York. So oftentimes they bring in colleagues or connections and they give us guest lectures that actually develop our knowledge of the industry even further. So it's really great to have these guest speakers that are currently working at companies such as Viacom CBS, Discovery Networks, NBC Universal, and through these connections we can learn even more about the current industry of entertainment. So that's one of my favorite courses I've taken, and also one of my favorite aspects of AEM courses as a whole. Next up, we're going to talk about your favorite and my favorite internship experiences. So internships are a large part of my PACE path as an AEM student, as many other students within the program. The New York City media and entertainment industry employs 10% of the private workforce in the city. So you're exactly in the right place to find an internship. AEM students have had internships with some of the top companies, including Viacom CBS, Disney, Warner Media, NBC Universal, Madison Square Garden Company, and so many more. I myself have completed 5 internships within the industry that have allowed me to further explore what I want to pursue after I graduate, as well as get hands-on experience with leading entertainment companies in New York City, which is such a rare experience. What other college student can say that? Only us PACE students can say that, I'll tell you that. So you can hear all about my specific internship experience at PACE in my previous video on our page, so check that out. But also know that you don't have to have an internship as an arts and entertainment management student, but a lot of us do. And by the time you get on campus, you'll definitely feel the need and the urge and the excitement to want to apply to these internships. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get this hands-on experience, and it looks really, really great on your resume after you graduate. So not only are there off-campus opportunities, there are also on-campus opportunities to get involved in our different entertainment-based clubs if you are an AEM student or even any other major. So there are many opportunities to get involved with PACE Music Group if you're someone who likes to sing. Another one is A Cappella Club. We have Universal Pictures at PACE, which is more specifically for people who like film. We have PACE Film Club as well. We have Stand Up Productions, which is our student-run theater company if you're someone that loves performing arts, and so many more. So those are mostly entertainment-based clubs we have on our campus. So if you're someone that, like me, wants to continue your passion of performing, definitely get involved with those. But we also have this wonderful little club that is arts and entertainment management specific. It is called the Industry Network, or the IN for short. It is open for all majors, but it is the club that focuses the most on the entertainment industry as a whole. So we have a lot of group discussions on our current industry or previous things that have happened involving the pandemic going on within the industry, as well as many professionals and company recruiters come directly to our club meetings to discuss with students about their internship programs and opportunities. So a lot of the different organizations that have come have been NBC Universal, which I've said before. They have great connections with PACE, as well as Viacom CBS, AMC Networks, Disney. So a lot of these companies are coming to PACE to recruit us students. They want to see PACE students succeed and fill these positions. So it's really great to get that firsthand knowledge from a company recruiter on what will make your resume stand out, and hopefully you'll be able to land that internship position because you went to one of these industry network meetings where the company recruiter was there. So it's really great to, again, get that face-on-face experience with those company recruiters and build those connections, baby. Wonderful, wonderful program the Industry Network has. And for our conclusion, I will say choosing an arts and entertainment management major at PACE has really opened the door to so many opportunities for me to learn and grow, both as a student and as a professional who's soon to graduate in May. I'm a second semester senior, baby. That's That's scary. That's scary. But it's also exciting. It's very exciting because arts and entertainment has opened, again, so many opportunities for me. The curriculum within the program combined with my relationships with PACE's professors, as well as my internships experiences, has made me feel so confident as I look ahead towards my life after PACE and applying to these full-time positions. I can say 100% I have no regrets about choosing arts and entertainment management. I have never swayed from that decision. Of course, if you're someone who maybe wants to major in something else and pick up an arts and entertainment minor as well, there is an option for that for you too. But that is it for this video and this little session about arts and entertainment management. If you guys do have any questions, you know how to contact the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center will put you in contact with me. Follow me on my Instagram at SarahSmag, SarahSmag, that's me. And also, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. All right, you guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching again. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and check out all the other content we have on this amazing Welcome Center page from us tour guides. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.